Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So, a new event just dropped, Pool's Gambit, and I'm going to take you through this event. This is the first time I'm going through. So the first thing that I noticed about the event was that you're only allowed 3 champions. So I kind of looked at that and said, okay, this should be interesting. So you see the champions that I chose. Now, if you read anything about the event, you know that you're going to be facing all these Deadpools. And what makes it different is each of the nodes are what makes each fight different. Okay? So you look at here, the first node, all attacks are unblockable. So I said, okay, you know, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let me go in here with Corvus, get that mutant mission, which is going to be the only one. And then look at this. So the first thing I noticed was I wasn't doing a lot of damage at all. And I was like, wait, what is going on? But then, stop hitting myself. So he was doing damage to himself. And then I'm looking and he's not doing a whole lot of damage to me when he's hitting me. And I just started cracking up. This made me laugh out loud. Let me tell you guys. So I did damage more than he did by just firing off a special. That recoil damage did more damage than his full combos. So I'm just laughing right now, okay? This is just hilarious to me. I can't fight decently because I'm just laughing. So I just said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just have fun with it. And I just went in, just started attacking. But I don't think you need any particular champion for this fight. And it seems to be designed to just be funny, you know, just be a joke. And it served its purpose. It made me laugh. All right, so next up, we've got Deadpool. Surprise, surprise. Now this node was One Punch. Made me think of the anime One Punch Man. So I'm like, okay, how is this going to be? I better be ready, you know, to attack him quick. And then it was like, okay, wait. Now what? Oh, man, it's like slumber. So I immediately backed off, intercepted, and got him. One punch out. If you guys are familiar with the dual node in dungeons, that's what it seems like to me. Something like a dual node, but also with slumber. So in the beginning, you saw you were sleeping, and then boom. Now, this one actually made me a little nervous. Look at all of his immunities. I was like, oh, this is not good. He's got bleed immunity, poison immunity, all this. But the ones that made me laugh, at the same time worry, was he was immune to Corvus and Spider-Man. I'm like, are you kidding me? So the only champion that I brought here that looked like it was going to work is Blade. And of course, he's not bleed immune. I mean, he's not able to be bled. So I'm just like, okay, I hit him a little bit and I said, okay, I see I am doing a little bit of damage because remember, he also has physical resistance, so he's reducing all of the damage. So this was going to be a pretty long fight. Now, I've heard, since I've completed it, I heard that Void does pretty well on this fight. So I don't know who else does well. Blade obviously is working, but not necessarily the best choice for this fight. But of the fights, I think this one, you know, it made me laugh just like the first one did. But this one is the one that actually gave me the most concern as I was reading. Now, I don't know what happened there. I actually swiped back twice, but he got me still. Whatever. He didn't do a lot of damage, so I wasn't too worried about it at all. All right, now I keep seeing a little flicker on his buffs, and so I'm not quite sure what that is. I haven't really looked into it, but I kept seeing it out of the corner of my eye, but it didn't seem to affect anything that I was doing. So, you know, you see right there, a little flash of a buff or something, but whatever. Maybe I should have read the node a little bit better. I don't know, but Blade was able to take him down, so it's all good. So now I'm just sitting here shaking my head. I'm like, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it might be, but I could see where it could cause you some problems if you're going in there not knowing what you're dealing with. Okay, so now this one here, this one was a bit confusing to me, all right? And you guys are going to see what it was about. But what I got from this was that you couldn't trust your controls, so I'm thinking something like a little bit of delirium, all right, where your controls are switched. So, boom, yep, they were switched. So I swiped backwards here, and I went forward and was able to take him out. All right, so I don't know if it would continue to randomize or what it would do, but it looked like your controls were just switched, inverted controls. All right, so now we've got the second to the last Deadpool. And as you read right there, it's telling you hit into their block. That's pretty much what it's telling you, okay? And so I'm like, okay, so it's similar to like an invade or something like that node. So I backed off, waited till he blocked, and then look at that damage I'm doing. So that's what you want to do. Just keep hitting into his block. And down he went. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy so far. And honestly, a lot of fun. All right, and now you have the final boss. Now this one, this was a little fight, okay? Now you see error, and you don't know what's going on. Basically, you're dealing with a malfunction, all right? So look at the buffs on him. That is what you're dealing with. So you are basically going to be getting a random set all over the place. So you see the health bars switching, and they're switching constantly. Okay, so you've got, bars switching. I'm not sure what else you got there. Regeneration. But just look at this. It's just nuts. So all I did was just go in and just try to fight hard. That's it. That's all I did. No strategy. Just go all in. And almost got taken out. But that's a perfect time for no hit foo. Basically, don't get hit. Okay? But we got him down, and that was actually a lot of fun. Not hard. Here you have the April Fool's crystal, and I am going to open it up in a moment here. But, man, that was an awesome event. Not difficult and a lot of fun. I don't remember actually laughing that much in an event that they've put out. Okay? Some of the fights I was doing just had me just dying. I was trying to fight and laugh at the same time. It was just hilarious. All right, let's see what we got here. Of course, I already know. It's an Old Man Logan, 4-star. These are 4 stars, so I have all the 4 stars, so I knew that I was going to be just getting a dupe. And he's max sig, so I get a max signature ability crystal. So nothing too earth-shattering, but still a very fun event. And I did get some 5-star shards for the dupe, so worth doing. Anyway, a very fun event indeed. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video and this event. And you guys have a blessed day.